If we come up here, and we meet this walrus here, he says, "Yikes! A nasty, fierce bear!" And he actually retreats, blocks that cave. We can't get close to him with Banjo's form. Phew, safe for Wozza to come out now. Yeah, he's got a Jiggy in his hand. We can't really do anything with him just yet. We're gonna have to not be a fearsome bear. This right here is the end of the race that we have to do with Boggy, but we're gonna be doing that here in a minute. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this stuff because there was an extra life behind one of those crystals. So, go ahead and grab it. But now, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the snowman now. We're gonna go ahead and get on top of the snowman, the big old snowman in the middle of the level. Jump up here. I love the music for Freezeezy Peak. It's probably one of my favorite ones. And I think this is the one they used in Smash Brothers Ultimate when Banjo joined. They had a Freezeezy Peak's music because I just like this level. This level's really fun. It's, you know, Christmas theme level and winter level, and I just like, this is like an ice level, one of my favorite ice levels, next to like Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3. So, I always loved it. Alright, so now we climb back up the snowman. Get some more health because I was kind of hurting a little bit there. We're gonna go onto the shock pad. Right here. Alright, so, gonna move the camera around. If I can move the camera around. Gonna go ahead and jump on the shock pad and come up here. Now, before you go over to the next one, climb on his little pipe here and jump inside it. Inside is a Jiggy. So now that's number 3. Doesn't seem like we're getting very much progress in this episode, but trust me, we are. It's just, there's a lot of steps to a lot of things here. We jump up here, we can get our last present. Take me to the kids! I'm the last one! Yeah, so we gotta go make a return trip back to the igloo now that we got all 3 of them. We'll go do that as soon as we're done with this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on this thing. And we can get on top of the hat here. Actually, probably the best place to be, because I don't think there's a flight pad here. I think that just kind of I kind of just screwed up here. Yeah, we need to kind of drop back down. Luckily, there's a hole right here. And we just drop on down and land right on. Be careful when you do this because, like I said before, the ice kind of makes everything slippery. So you could easily fall off. So just be careful, and you're pretty high up, so we don't want some accidental things happening. Let's fly up to the top. Land right here. Get rid of that stupid icicle monster and get that Jiggy that we got from killing all the snowmen. So there we go. We can finish that one. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and grab these notes here. Be careful! Be careful! I'm always just like, I go slow around this part because I just don't like, I get super nervous about this. 3D platformers have always been, I don't think I mentioned this plenty of times, but I always have trouble with 3D platformers sometimes because, I don't know, my depth perception's not that great. Alright, so just try to be careful going around here, and then we're gonna quickly come back down here and get back on the flight pad, because we're not the only thing done with this snowman. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's a Jinjo just, you know, chilling out over there. So we're gonna go ahead and grab him. There's a couple things you could get. We gotta go on that broomstick. Alright, let's go on the broomstick and grab this blue Jinjo. Here we go. And that's not the only thing left to do on the snowman. There's one more thing we can do, and we have to go back up to get the flight pad. So, let's go ahead and do that. Now, you don't have to do it on this flight pad, but since we're already here, we're just going to go ahead and, you know, kind of do it here. Oh, gosh. Goodness, depth perception. You can just, you know, help me in this situation. Here we go. Jump up here. Drop shadows are your best friends on 3D platformers, I'll tell you what. Alright, so we're going to come fly back down here. Kind of just do a motion going down. But right here, you'll see there's 3 big buttons on the snowman. We kind of want to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and use Beak Bomber on each of the buttons. I'm gonna keep going down. Turn around. Fly back up. And then beak bomb that one. And just keep kind of looping around a little bit to kind of go down a little bit more. And as soon as you hit all 3 buttons, he'll poop out of a Jiggy right underneath his, you know, a place where the sun don't shine. Let's just kind of go back down here. And get this Jiggy. There we go. So what number is that? That's number 5. Okay. So, now, let's go back to Boggy's kids. Now we have all the treasure. And do what Boggy should have done a long time ago. Boggy still decides, he's like, I want to race. I don't want to take care of my children. Well, we're gonna go ahead and be the foster dad that these kids deserve. And come over here and just bring their presents like Santa Claus. There we go. Don't worry, kids. Uncle Banjo's here to bring you presents. Wow, thank you, Brown Bear. There you go, kids. Yippee! Now we all got presents. Here's something for you. And we get a Jiggy for it. I've never... okay, this is something that I've always thought was weird growing up, is I've never seen a kid, nor have I ever been that kid, that unconditionally said the word yippee. I know there's that scene in Star Wars Episode 1 where young Anakin Skywalker is like, yippee! But I've never seen in my life a kid actually use that word unconventionally. Like, I've never seen a kid actually say out loud, yippee! Or I've never done it either when I was younger. Alright, so now I think we've done most of the stuff here in Freezeezy Peak we could do as Banjo at the moment. If there is another one, we're gonna come to it here soon. How many Jinjos do we? Only got 2 of the Jinjos. Okay, so I think if I remember correctly, most of the other Jinjos are in like the areas we need to explore with the transformation. So we're gonna go inside here, and I think there might be something in Mumbo's hut. Not sure. I don't think so. Well, anyways, let's go inside Mumbo's hut. Mumbo is asleep again, and he requires 15 Mumbo tokens to do this time for this transformation. So, alright, so there's a Jinjo up here. He's just, you know, just hanging out. The yellow one's just hanging out in here. So we're gonna go grab these notes. We got 91 of the notes here. So, let's go ahead and transform. Let me see if I can get the washing machine again. I got the washing machine again! Banjo must stand still or spell go all funny. Okay, I've never had the freaking washing machine happen. Ever. And now it's done it twice. That is such a rare thing to do. Banjo gone all fat now. Banjo has turned into a walrus. Yay. But I swear, I've never seen that happen. I can't believe the washing machine has happened yet again. The washing machine is literally supposed to be like a very rare thing, that like an Easter egg that happens. And I've gotten it twice now. In a row. Mind you. That is something I've never seen in my life. I'm so flabbergasted because I've never gotten that, you know, gotten that transformation Easter egg ever. But behind this house there's another Jinjo, so there's a great Jinjo. I saw ya. I'm gonna get ya. Anyways, as the walrus, as you can see, we can come in here, come into the water, and nothing will happen to us in the ice water. So, we can go ahead and just collect these notes. You can collect all the collectibles in the frozen water in the center area. And with that, we've gotten all the 100 notes in Freezeezy Peak. Yay! 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 Alright, so, before we go challenge Boggy, we're gonna go take a trip down to see that Walrus, Wozza. Wozza won't see us if we are bear and bird. He doesn't like the bear. He's scared of the bear. So we're gonna be a walrus. We're gonna be just like him, and go inside and meet him. Man, I'm just still so flabbergasted. The washing machine has happened to me twice now. I don't know the percentage of that happening, but I can guarantee you, in all the times I've played this game, I've never seen the washing machine until this Let's Play. So that's something else, man. I can't believe this. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to Wozza. Wow, another walrus! Take this! But watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Oh, I see how it is, Wozza. You know, if you didn't see who I really was, you're just gonna talk smack in front of my face, huh? Anyways, we got number 7 Jiggy. But if you follow Wozza inside his cave, we can do some more stuff. If you come over here, he's talking, he's just hanging out in his campfire. Why, hello again, Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around Wozza's cave. Okay. Alright, let me go steal your stuff, like feathers. More feathers. Some other things. And, as you can see, there's our last Jinjo. He's just hanging up there. But we have to be Banjo in order to do that. Yeah, if you talk to him as the Walrus, and you can come back to this cave, because now he's just chilling out here. He'll get mad at you if you're Banjo, but don't worry about it. We're gonna come back and get that last Jinjo. But if we come back here and keep waddling in the water, we come back here, you'll see there's our last honeycomb piece for this level. There we go. So now I got both honeycomb pieces in this level. And there's some collectibles back here, including an extra life. Which, you know, when they remade this game on 360, they probably should have really just gotten rid of the lives, because really, at this point, Banjo-Tooie, I haven't played all the way through, but I played a little bit of it. And I know for a fact I got rid of the lives in that game. So, it's just like, I probably should have just gotten rid of them in this remake, but that's okay. I mean, I don't plan on getting game over, so I hope not anyways. Alright, so now we're going to come back to this cave as Banjo, but let's do the other thing as the Walrus, and that's to challenge Boggy to a race. Boggy won't race us unless we are small. Well, we are small, but we're, you know, kind of chubby. A chubby walrus. And I'll tell you one thing. While you're here, I'll tell you one thing right now. If you've added it up, these are the last things we have to do in this world. This race and the Jinjo. So you're probably looking and you're saying, "Oh, that's only 9 Jiggies." Yeah, that's the thing. We have to race Wozza twice. But the second one, we're going to have to come back to this world to get, because we do not have the power-up in order to do this. We get this power-up in the next world. So I'll just tell you right now, we are backtracking to Freezeezy Peak to get this last Jiggy. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know this is kind of a pain in the butt, because this is a normal thing in most playthroughs, that people are probably missing 1 Jiggy and probably wonder where it is. It's here. So, anyways, let's go ahead and jump on here and race Boggy. Now, Boggy's a cheater. All you need to do is steer through your sled through the red salmon gates and beat me to the end. Got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Boggy's kind of a cheater. The main goal is to, go through these, these flagpoles here, and you just have to beat Boggy in the race. Thing is, though, if you miss one, you have to go back and get it, otherwise it won't count. And if you miss too many, Boggy will just give up and you have to start over again. He won't even finish the race. The thing is, though, Boggy's AI is so rubber bandy, like, oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I missed one. See? This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, as soon as I do that, he gives up. He says, "This is too easy. I'm giving up." And this is the thing that irritates me about this race, is Boggy's AI just is a rubber band. It's worse than any Mario Kart I've ever played in my life with AI controlled, opponents in races. And I can jump up on the dang thing there. Okay. This is the thing. It gets really really bad because I'll be doing good and everything else, and Boggy will come just charging through and push me out of the way. And it happens all the time. And I hate this Jiggy. This Jiggy's so stupid. And this just makes me really cement Boggy being my least favorite character in this game, because Boggy just is stupid. I hate him so much. I hate Boggy because he's a terrible father. He cheats at the race. I'm just bitter. I just hate Boggy in general. And let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, he's already starting to push me out of the way. So I hate how much room he takes up. Now be careful going through here, because this is the part where I usually end up losing. Okay, he'll probably just end up beating me if I'm not too careful. Okay, so we're getting close to the end here. Just gotta keep on following through here. All right, come on, come on. Yeah, this is the part where he kind of rubber bands really bad. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad this time. I make everything out worse than it actually does. Phew, you're too quick for me, Mr. Walrus. Here's your medal. I reckon I need to race someone my own size. Yeah, there you go. We got our next Jiggy here. And the thing is, though, Boggy won't he'll race you again when you're regular Banjo, but you need a power-up in order to do that. We don't have that power-up yet. So, we're going to have to backtrack to this world just to get this Jiggy. So, just keep that in mind. Most players, when they're playing this game for the first time and they're trying to get all the stuff, you'll notice that if you're doing everything in order, it's kind of a pain in the butt, because this is the one Jiggy that everybody forgets, and then they go back through. It's like, how do I have 99% of the game? They look in Freezeezy Peak and see 9 out of 10, and then they remember, oh, I have to go race Boggy. Most of the levels so far have been pretty good about being able to beat everything in one go with all the power-ups. You don't need all the power-ups from different worlds to come back and backtrack, like later games on the series like Banjo-Kazooie and even Ukulele, the spiritual successor of this game, kind of does the same thing, where you have to backtrack with later abilities to certain worlds to get certain Jiggies or collectibles that you missed and whatnot. Banjo-Kazooie has a very good about, being self-contained in the world itself. You don't need anything else. But this is the one instance where you have to do this. And the thing is, I've seen most people do is the item in question, the power-up in question, is actually in the next world. And what I've seen people do, go into that world, unlock it real quick, get the power-up, and then come back to Freezeezy Peak and just do everything for one go. Which is a vital strategy, but I don't really like doing that. This is just how I played it. I kind of wanted to showcase what it's like for first-time players without the prior knowledge, So I just kind of wanted to be faithful with that. That's why I chose not to go that path. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to come back here in Wozza's cave. He's going to get all mad. Eek! The bear again! Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave poor Wozza alone! Man, Wozza, you just really don't like bears, man. Alright, so let's get our Jinjo here. And with that, we got our 9th Jiggy. And as of right now, we've gotten everything we could do as of right now here in Freezeezy Peak. Now, you're probably wondering, there's something in here. If you look at first person, yeah, there we go. You'll notice that there's a cave with a key in here. This is part of a big old thing that Banjo-Kazooie introduced that I'll be covering in a bonus episode of this game whenever the Let's Play's finished. But know that that's there. That's part of that for that bonus episode. I'll show it off later. Alright, so, now that we've done that, yeah, if we come back and talk to Boggy again, yeah, he'll just say, well, I can't do it because you don't have the power up. But we got pretty much everything, I think. Pretty sure we got everything in Freezeezy Peak we can do right now. So yeah, we got both of the honeycomb pieces, all 100 notes, and we got 9 out of 10 at the moment. Alright, let's go back and do that. We're gonna go back to the entrance here. I just wanted to see the dialogue with Boggy about doing this race as Banjo. Yeah, if you come back up here, you'll say, "Hey buddy, fancy race against Boggy? Press A to accept or B to chicken out." Thing is though, like, yeah, if you do this, I'll show you guys right here. It says, "Okay buddy, here's the rules. Run through the red salmon gate." Yeah, we already do that. Thing is though, we don't have a sled. But you'll see these boots right here in front of us. This is a power-up that we don't have. And you aren't fast enough. These are speed-up shoes. But we can't, you know, we can't go fast enough for this. Boggy, yeah, we're definitely not too fast for this. Yeah, this is too easy. I'm giving up. Yeah. So, we have to come back here with that power-up. So, just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna try again, Boggy. You know, you're already kind of cheating, making me do this on 2 legs instead of a freaking sled. like what a race is supposed to do. You know, it's not just a special race, it's a race to see who's the fastest. Like the quote from Sonic Riders. I don't know why that quote always gets me every time I do that. I see that quote. Anyways, we're gonna leave. But there's a thing we can do as of right now here in Freezeezy Peak. Like in the entrance of a Freezeezy Peak. I'm sorry, in Gruntilda's lair. We're gonna go ahead and jump here. And I do believe there's another shop pad up here. I can see it's quite hard work to lump around that squawking jerk. Oh, I've never actually seen that dialogue here. That's pretty funny. There's a mumbo token up here. And I do believe there was supposed to be a Jiggy up this way. I think that's the only thing up here. Yeah, because he can't go through here. Yeah. But you can come down here and go this way. And there is a feather pad here. But, again, this feather pad's on the timer. And there's no way we're getting over there. But you need these speed up shoes. So we're gonna have to come back here with that power up in order to do and unlock that thing. So as of right now, we can't really do anything about the you know, the G that spawned here from the Grunty switch. But we can actually go up further. We're gonna go explore this area a little bit before we end the episode off here. We're gonna come up here, but we didn't come up here just yet. But there is a note door up here, 450. We have enough. I think we have 500 notes, yeah. So we can actually go up here and do this. But if you actually come down this way here and poot on this thing here, you'll activate another pot right here. But we don't have a connecting pot to it yet, so just know it's there. You can actually come over here and jump on the Grunty's hat here, and there's Gruntilda. We can talk to Gruntilda again. She says, "The disgusting Gruntilda has spider pancakes for breakfast. Then she usually has slug stew for dinner. Yuck. Fort bags, then finishes with rat sobert for dessert. How horrid." And I think that just loops up here. It says disgusting. Yeah, his spider pancakes. Yeah, always 3, I forgot. But yeah, there's Gruntilda, 3 more facts there. But yeah, there's actually a couple of things we could do here. That note door leads to, I think, World 7. We just completed World 5. So, we're gonna go down here. Kind of not take fall damage. We're gonna unlock the note door here for 350. And we could have unlocked it when we got here, because we had 400 when we beat Bubble Glue. But if you come in here, you'll notice there's a room with fiery pit here. And if you fall down, you will die. So be careful. When you come in this room, just be careful, because you will die if you fall down. But there's our next picture. We're going to go ahead and, put puzzle pieces in here. And there we go. We unlocked the next world. Gobi Valley. That world that we saw earlier. And that world actually will, like I said, you could do this world and Freezeezy Peak kind of interchangeably, because you can access this area pretty easily if you got 100% on everything else. Now, if you continue on down this way, you'll notice that there's another area we can go to. That leads to another world, but we're going to be taking a look at that later. And if you keep going down that way, you'll see Brentilda's over there again. But we're going to go do that later, so just keep that in mind. If you're curious what's over there, that's what's over there. So, that's pretty much it. So, I'm just going to leave it here. In the next episode of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, we are going to head to the next world, Gobi Valley. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.